Julia, thanks. Let's go live to the independent member for Fowler, Dai Le. Thanks for your time. So how did this transpire as far as you're concerned? Because the government, and as Julia reported there, the minister, they're suggesting that he did invite you to attend that major citizenship ceremony over the weekend.
Can I say, Kieran, look, for me, that is a real disappointment. I actually really looked up to, as somebody who's new to politics, I really looked up to ministers, and Tony Burke. And I think, and that's why I really did a post last night, because I was so furious that he made that claim in a blatant lie to say that the invitation was sent to me. I received no such invitation. Certainly there was an invitation to the Mayor of Fairfield, Frank Carboni. It was an official invitation to the Mayor. I received no such official invitation. Now, it was reported in the Telegraph that he verbally invited me at a citizenship ceremony that I was invited to in Liverpool. No verbal invitation either. That day, all he said was he said to me, I'm doing all of these citizenship ceremonies over the next coming 2 weeks. Me, innocent me, thinking, oh, wonderful, okay. I thought that's great, the minister's coming. And I was surprised because in all the years that I have been here attending ceremonies, at citizenship ceremonies in our area in Liverpool and in the last 3 years as a member, no minister has ever attended. No minister has ever attended. Can I actually read to you the ceremonies citizenship code, which for official guests? Present official guests serves. So basically, ceremony organisers must invite all elected officials of the locality at all levels of government, including local federal MP and a senator of a different political party. That was to me.
Can I ask you though, because just because you've said your piece, I want to get you to elaborate on it if you can, because I'll put to you what the Telegraph's reported and what I've been told as well, which is in line with what they've reported, that you were told that you were welcome to attend the Homebush ceremony.
No,
you were welcome to attend. That wasn't said to you.
There was nothing mentioned about the Homebush ceremony, Kieran. That's what I'm saying. And to me, this is just, I cannot believe it. I'm really shocked. Nothing was mentioned. All he said was that he was doing all these ceremonies, citizenships in the next couple of weeks. That's it. I was there innocently sitting there watching, nothing at all about me being welcome to the Homebush ceremony. Nothing whatsoever.
So nothing that could have been construed as an invitation, personal or...
No, nothing, Kieran. And you know me, I'm pretty straight down the barrel. I don't beat around the bush. I don't know how to make up things. I'm not a political, I haven't been trained like many of these men for the last 30 years. They have been a political hack. They know how. Look, I'm just shocked at this whole thing, realising, putting things together now. I was innocently thinking, oh, wow, a minister attending here for the first time, that's amazing, right? And it didn't click later that, hang on, actually, it's just before the election, why they're doing it. And then to say that anyway.
The other thing that's been said is that there was an open invitation to Fairfield Council and, not knowing how the council works. Can you explain to our viewers? Because you're the deputy, you're not just the member for Fowler, but you're the deputy mayor, and it was said to me that there was an open invitation to the council for all of the councillors, including yourself.
One official invitation to the mayor, and I'm sure I can get the mayor to send you that invitation. It says to the mayor. However, in the ceremony, citizenship ceremonies code, it says here, invited elected officials and representatives cannot send a delegate to act in an official capacity. Oh, no, there's one where you can't attend on behalf. So you cannot attend on behalf. It has to be given. The invitation has to be given personally to the local member. Not only that, candidates for election who currently do not hold elected office may attend in the ceremony in a private capacity. However, they should not receive an official invitation, should not be included as an official guest or provided with a VIP seat. Now, the candidate for Fowler was there, taking all the photos with all of the Labor MPs. And we've seen all those photos.
That's too late. That's too late, isn't it?
Well,
Labor's candidate.
Yeah. And she's not. She's in,
So,
actually. She's
so you think
endorsed
this is a stitch up? You think this is a stitch up to boost the seats, the marginal seats?
Ask the PM. We asked the PM, are they covering up something here? Is something happening here that they're not being very transparent with the community, with the public? Are they desperate? Are they covering something up? Because I can tell you a lot of the things are not adding up. And the things that the minister have said about me boycotting, that is absolutely false. And that is a blatant lie. That is a blatant lie. I would not boycott.
Just on, that's fair enough. But on the goodwill or lack of goodwill between you and the minister now, it was also said to me, and I want to ask you if this is accurate, at a ceremony last week in Liverpool, that the minister intervened to ensure you got a speaking role, that you weren't on the list, and he says, no, we've got to have the local member speak, Dai Le.
Okay, there are two separate issues here. One is at that citizenship ceremony in Liverpool. Now, he as soon as he walked in, he said to me, oh, you're not on the list. I said, oh, really? Because I'm always on the list, on the Liverpool Council list to speak. And I said, well, look, maybe because you're here, so I don't have to speak. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. And then when one of the mayor, Ned Manoon, went past, I said, oh, Ned, apparently I'm not on the list, but that's okay. I understand. Ned goes, no, you're on the list. So I don't know. Is it the minister telling me the truth? Was it a tactic then? Or the mayor? Because I'm always on the list to speak at the Liverpool citizenship ceremony, as I do at the Fairfield City Council citizenship ceremony. So that's a separate issue. But even if that's the case, was he telling me a lie then? And because Ned said, no, you were on the list. So I don't know. That's a separate issue. The issue we're talking here is me supposedly have been invited, but I boycotted. Okay. Lie. That's not the case.
All right. And you've rejected that. You've rejected that, and I know a big issue in your seat. Just quickly before we go, I've got to get your reaction to the bulk billing initiative. You'd be on board with that, wouldn't you? This $8.5 billion that's been now agreed by the major parties to to bolster bulk billing?
Can I say, Kieran, I actually spoke and raised this in the federal parliament, asking the federal parliament not to just increase the bulk billing rate for under 16 or healthcare card holders. And I'm so glad that they have followed on my lead in actually doing this now, making this announcement. And I'm glad that the coalition is now also matching that promise. So the things that I have been raising in the federal parliament, I can see that Labor is now reacting and coming up with what I proposed in the federal parliament. So I'm glad that they're doing it.
Member for Fowler, Dai Le, thanks. Talk to you soon.